So the last video I just uploaded, but I think midway through it, somewhere along the lines of, I'd mentioned that I jokingly mentioned that they have AI and just about incorporated into everything, even as far as their safety procedures and how they handle like customer any support tickets. They use AI, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the funniest part about this to me, this is 7 days ago. I didn't even realize this was 7 days ago. I'm so behind on this. Okay. So in my last video, I mentioned or read over that the response from Roblox to the Louisiana lawsuit. Really wasn't much of a response in there, other than them literally just talking about the safety procedures and everything that was going on in between there. And so I found it funny because they kept mentioning AI more than once. And one of the things that they mentioned about AI, which is sickening to me, is that they, if they're going to do identification checks or like ID checks, especially on, kids like between a little over 13 or under 13, they're taking videos, or they have a request ticket to you make a video of their kid, or of the kid, and they'll utilize AI to make sure or verify that. And so I don't see how the oversight of that isn't already contested. Like, I don't see how that's not looked at as a problem as it is. Like, oh yeah, we're going to use AI to format scan this kid's face and confirm whether or not they are the age that they say they are. Because in the same sentence, in the same paragraph, it literally says estimates and then accurately. So it's kind of already a toss up there. But that's not even the biggest problem. The fact that they're using this and getting videos of kids is the fact that if there's any data breach on the the safety or security of Roblox, all that videos, all that stuff, right? Like something like a hacker comes in there, because it's happened to Apple, it's happened to Google, it's happened to AT&T, it's happened to Verizon, it's happened to these massive corporations that always had data breaches when it made sense to, or is incentivized because they can gather something out of it. And so it's this alone. I'm gonna hop in here into a minute because if we look this up real quick, right? So Roblox AI response video. I typed it in already before. You can see a plethora already of things popping up in this. I didn't know that there's a video of this 7 days ago. I just seen a different video on it, so I'm gonna skim forward further into this. But it just, Roblox has no shame. They have no shame. They have no empathy. They really just don't care at all. Let's go into the comments. I'm sure people are talking about this. How do they get 6 predators in your community? Aha! Real schlep. Let's go, chat. Okay. This PDF CEO guy looks AI generated. Don't think we're not AI. 43 minutes out of 3. 43 minutes out of 3 out of touch Roblox employees reading a lawyer filled slop script. I don't know why I can't read. Like, my head's not all there. Like, I'm looking at it. It's just like gone. Okay, so this person, I gothic. Sorry, butchered that for sure. Okay, so cup. I don't even feel like listening to them. Their mouth. Oh yeah. Well, hold on. No. Hold on. Yeah, let me play the video. I honestly don't want to hear it, but
to our policies or not. And we're so excited about the results from that model that we open sourced it.
There's no way that's not AI. What am I doing? Where's this not working?
I think
Oh, my volume. Sorry, guys. What does that say? There is that not in English?
Measure whether
or
that it adheres to our policies or not.
Wait a second. Watch the collar too. Stop.
And is able to measure whether
what is Nick?
That it adheres to
Why
our
is this all
policies
moving?
or not. And we were so excited about the results from that.
That's all moving. Yeah, dude, they have no shame. They literally don't give a frick. So much so they don't care to the same capacity that they're like, hey guys, we're gonna give you a genuine response. We're gonna update you on everything, and they literally just AI toss out a video, and just hand you guys. It's like we're a bunch of swine inside of a pen, and they're like, here you go, and they dump a bucket of nothing inside of inside the pen for us. That's awesome. You guys are a bunch of, oh my gosh. Okay, so like somebody said right here, her fingers.
There's the prompt,
hold on.
right? What is the prompt policy violating? There is the output policy.
Wow. They really just don't care, do they? They'll toss out anything and everything. It's like, so this is kind of what I was gesturing at before, right? So this is exactly what I mentioned earlier in my last video. It was a much longer video. I kind of like rambled on a little bit, but I had a lot to say about a lot of different things. I probably should have like isolated different sections at a time. But I couldn't help but be frustrated. And so this right here is like the best example to me of them not caring or having any constraints on what is actually happening. And there's not even a necklace to follow through, by the way. Nobody else has noticed this right here. She has like a part of a necklace or something, or maybe that's a mic. I could be wrong. That doesn't look like a mic. It kind of looks like a chain, right? Like I'm wearing one right now. Praise God, baby. But right here, like that little hoop, it kind of looks like a little bigger chain. Just boom, like that crucifix. Christ is King, baby. That doesn't follow all the way through around the neck. Look at that. Halfway through. So that's there. So there's that. There's the fingers. And so, at what part are they? I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not watching the entirety of this because I just don't care to hear them like dance around like the actual problem at hand or what the actual issue is. I think they should be significantly more serious about what they do and how they procure this because it does involve children and the safety around them. But clearly they don't contest that at all. They're just whatever. They don't give a crap. They're just gonna send us out and hopefully get some more money. That's unreal. So let's go down. Okay, so the hand and the cups, like that's like the biggest thing, right? I don't think the hand part is AI. Okay. Hey, ChatGPT, write me a 43-minute long script about corporate slop and vigilante groups. Leaving the comments open. How many likes has this got? 10K likes. I'm going to go ahead and dislike it. I'm sorry. I can't support anything there. I'm curious. I should get that little browser add-on, right? I should get that browser add-on that sees like the gives like an estimation of dislikes. But that does bring me to another point. This comment, right? Which comment was it? Vigilante groups. That was another point I was bringing up before as well. It's crazy to me that like their main concern was vigilantism or vigilantes. What bothers me about that is that was like their main concern. And first off, it was like I don't even know what the right term would that be. I mean, like they literally just didn't understand what happened, I guess. Like they literally just didn't know what was going on because it's not even like they strawmanned it because you couldn't even do like there was nothing that you could have strawmanned out of that situation for vigilantism because it's not like they got dragged. They dragged like a PDF out into like an alley by Burger King and got jumped by men. Like that, you know what I mean? That's not what happened. They didn't take it. Schlepp didn't take it into his own hands. Cooperated with the law the entire way through. So as far as vigilantism goes, I don't understand how or what the misconception was there, other than them just digging themselves in the grave. Like this is kind of funny because I made the analogy before. This is terrible that this type of stuff happens, but I'm glad Roblox is doing this because it perfectly castrates this, it perfectly showcases just how disgusting these corporations are. Because even when they are so involved with just like their main demographic is children, almost entirety. I'm sure there's probably like 17 to 20 range and maybe even older, and I really don't even like want to think about even higher than that because almost unanimously, if anybody knows about Roblox, they're going to know it's a children's game, like almost guaranteed. And so with that, it's crazy that they're not more to the punch about this situation. I can't believe there wasn't and this was such an easy home run for them to just be like, hey, Slep, you did amazing. Thank you for helping us out and exposing a chink in the armor, essentially, because they think they have like this flushed out. I read the response. I skimmed through the response that they gave before, and it's like a chink in the armor of what they claim to have, such a impenetrable like safety net for kids there. And it's like, really? Because Schlepp took no time to hop in there and see what's going on, and bang, 6 predators later, and it's like effortless. So it's like I can't even imagine on a larger scale if Gideon or Alex Rosen, Skeeter, Oma, like a lot of the bigger guys who do this regularly, and what volume of number they would get from just Roblox alone. I can't even imagine. It actually makes me, it's pretty disturbing to think about that. Yeah, Roblox, this is despicable. Using AI, yeah, exactly that. Using AI to make an apology. So they just canvas through everything. Here's this schmuck right here who just doesn't care. Look at this. Look at the three of them. I'm willing to bet. So around his neck doesn't even look real. He's wearing 2 shirts. That should tell you enough. That's a danger alone. Her necklace isn't even in view anymore. That's gone. That's crazy. Her necklace isn't even there.
Nudging civil behavior. I spoke with an employee 2 days ago whose 9-year-old.
Chat.
part of the
You guys are seeing that stutter, right? Am I tweaking?
nudging Civil behavior.
Hold on.
I spoke with an employee 2 days ago
I'm not. No, I'm not tweaking.
whose 9-year-old got a nudge from us, and they had a family conversation like, "Hey, I'm turned off on Roblox for a day," and I was
Look at that.
just,
Her necklace is
thinking the
gone.
employee was gonna go, we have
This dude, not a single one of them cares. They don't care. They do not care that their stock has plummeted. They do not care. Okay, it's back. All right, it's back. I correct myself.
And as much as possible, have parents make educated choices about how.
Okay, so you can see. Okay.
Cool, let's move on and let's highlight.
So I take back what I said. I take back what I said. You can see the necklace.
In our communication with government, our senators, our legislators, when
Go and create accounts on Roblox, claiming to be a child, and then they would enter into game servers, and they would go and start asking everybody around them, "How old are you?" And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were 12 or you said you were 7, they would just move on.
Testing and what we're calling bad scenes detection, so that we can actually moderate in the moment those servers and take them down if users are behaving badly.
very small subset of these issues are
Essentially prioritizing.
I'm sorry. I can't sit here and listen to people talk about nonsense. I know they're addressing these issues, and it'd be like, there's probably ways to skim through this more effectively or listen to the entirety of it to see what the response is, but I just don't care what the response is because the actions have already spoke louder than whatever they're going to say in this crap right here, because it's not even like they came out directly to apologize. They've blanketed over and like dragged away the actual problem at hand. I'm not convinced that they're actually sorry. This image is like like looking at the three of these people right here is, I don't know how to explain this, but this is literally like an egg sandwich. This is what this looks like to me. Like I know that's insultive, but I don't care because they have no concern or validity to protect children. Like their main concern was just get on here and be like, "Hey guys," and this is a dumpster fire of them trying to recollect their stock loss because they've lost millions and millions of dollars because of the complete asinine pull of a response to what Schlepp was doing and banning somebody protecting your platform. And you're gonna, for whatever reason, you guys can just, well, somebody said it best, chat GPT a response, but not any one of you in this panel right here, I feel like even knew what happened. I swear, I'm convinced they have no idea what happened. And I mean, like I said, I'm kind of like swinging back on being a broken record, but it's very disappointing that they just couldn't be supportive of the situation. I get that there being a problem with those type of people on the platform is the issue at hand for their stockholders, but it calls the question on the fact that they don't even bother to put that aside for the fact that their community is looking out for their main demographic. And so I don't know. I have nothing to say about this. This is crazy. Not looking good. Like he typed in how he could look more formal, like more human. Like this is a disaster. This whole panel is a disaster. Like I said it best the first time. This is like an egg sandwich. This is milk toast. This is bland. Like all three of this is like pin bullet point of how you can make a professional looking setting. I'm willing to bet if I set up a video and I typed in like a chat GPT and like made myself to do typed in like a prompt in similarity to like like in a corporate setting, I would either get his setup. If I said if I can get a format of a like home setting, it'd probably toss me in something similar here. I mean, like, dude, this doesn't look at this. A tea kettle, right? Or sorry, a watering can tea kettle, a watering can with fake leaves, a yellow chair. I mean, this is the most like generic setup of a room I've ever seen. And Homeboy here just has like a blurred blurred to smithereens, blue background. This is like AI written all over it. Anyway, I've rambled on 18 minutes. I'm obviously gonna trim this back down, but I'm really not too. This is. It's like they keep digging themselves. Actually, hold on. I want to look at something before I close this video out. I want to see something. So last 5 days, right? They dropped 113 and slowly brought themselves back up. Wow, brought themselves back up to 120. That's interesting. I was really hoping to keep seeing that decline. Wow, even in 6 months? Interesting. All right. Well, anyway. I think that's all I got to say for this because, I'm just going to keep repeating over myself. Roblox, you should be ashamed. AI response to something is sincere and problematic in today's age and time, and you didn't even have the goal to come out and have a genuine response. You had to use AI, so despicable. All right, guys, I'll do it for now.